Vietnam Veteran News Podcast, episode 953, will feature an opinion piece that talks about service to our country through the draft and what the basic institution of drafting citizens for service to country really means. Ed Palm was a USMC officer who served in Vietnam. Today, he is a community columnist with the Kitsap Sun. He recently published an opinion piece titled, "Why Are You Thanking Me?" It seems a teenage girl, a stranger, recently thanked him for his service. He responded in kind. "You're welcome," but it got him to thinking. In the first place, he wishes people would not thank him for his service. He knows they mean well, but it bothers him that they have no idea about the duration or character of his service or how I felt about it. He could have been the infamous former Army Lieutenant William Calley being thanked for his service. His point is that he did nothing extraordinary in opting to serve. He grew up in a time when the obligation to serve was taken for granted and even valued as a rite of passage. In those times, not every American male was happy about it, to be sure. But the great majority of draftees went on and made the best of it. Then came Vietnam. As he told his midshipman students in the class he taught at the U.S. Naval Academy, Vietnam was not just a war. It has come to signify a cultural watershed in this country. He used the draft experiences of Elvis Presley and Muhammad Ali, nee Cassius Clay, to illustrate his contention. Presley was drafted in 1958. At that time, the attitude of the country was positive toward the draft and his service in the Army. A short 8 years later, in 1966, societal attitude toward the draft had taken a monumental change. When Ali was drafted, he became a folk hero for refusing induction. The unpopularity of the war in Vietnam is the generally accepted reason for the national change of attitude toward the draft. Make sure you listen to episode 953 of this podcast, where you will discover Ed Palm's profound ideas about the value of the draft to our nation. Go to VietnamVeteranNews.com